Hello and welcome to a brand new series. This is the City by Committee. My name's Negative Root and let's get cracking. This is going to be a very interesting game. It's going to be a continuation game, so I'll be sharing this save with a couple of other mayors. Now, the map, it's Delvin Bay. We picked this map because it looks really interesting, so let's get going. We're going to keep it as right-hand traffic because most of the maps we've on the workshop have been right-hand drive. Now, while this is loading up, I'm going to explain the rules. Each of us will play 20 minutes each and then hand on the save to the next player. The idea is to release, we'll be releasing 4 videos a week, 1 from each channel. Now, the catch, we can't see what the previous mayor has done, so we're not going to be watching the previous player's videos. We're going to go into each episode blind, and we're going to see where that takes us. Another rule is you can't delete what another mayor has done. Let me pause the game. Unless it becomes superfluous. So if a mayor builds some sort of pointless roundabout, we've got to keep it there. And lastly, pranks may be non-destructive only. But we'll see how long that holds true for, because, well, I'm playing, there's two other Americans and an Englishman, so I don't know how long I'll be able to keep that in check. So the other mayors, we have, we've got Xterminator. I've played a game like, a style of game, the same kind of thing with him before in Factorio, and that was a lot of fun. Then we've got Cheese Buff Hero. He's a brand new YouTuber, and we'll see how he goes, and also Dr. Nick Doom. So, between the 4 of us, we should be able to create God knows how much mayhem. We're not playing with any mods, we're only going with the vanilla game. That means we're only going to get 9 squares. Now the aim is to get to 300k population or fill up the squares, whichever comes first. And this is probably going to be quite interesting because, well, depending on who's playing at the time, they'll get to choose what squares we buy. Alright, well, let's start the clock. I've been yattering for 2 minutes and 20 seconds, so 20 minutes from now I'll need to stop and pass on the save. So let's go. I think whoa, hello. I think the first things first is yeah, to build some road, I'm thinking. So this naturally is going to be our first little area. Now that gives me the one-way road, so I can now get on with it. So I'm thinking what I'll do is, I don't know. So we've got in and out right there. Well, actually, all things being equal, that's probably a pretty bad idea, I'm thinking. Yeah. Let's no, let's just do it. And it's going to be the boys, up to the boys to sort out what I'm doing. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yep, that'll work. 1, 2 to there. We'll go with a little curvy one. Bend this road around. Okay, brilliant. Yep, I'm happy with that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to aim to get the kind of the first parts of the city up and running. Actually, I probably should be paused right now. See if I can get power in and water, and then from there start to work on things like our residential, or the first parts of the residential. Actually, that's probably a bit OP to be doing something like that quite so early in the game. Go straight. Now, I realise that this is backwards. I just want to get a guide for where it needs to go, actually. There we go. So that's kind of the basic layout I'm thinking. And we can run another 6-lane road somewhere in here-ish. Something like that. Now, what I want to do is get the power up and running. Oh, where's a good spot? Yeah, I'm thinking right here. Now, the choice for a power plant. I'm thinking we go coal. And the reason for that is cheap, and hopefully it'll allow the other boys to just crack on with building whatever they want without having to spend too much time thinking about utilities. I'm thinking that's desirable. So we'll go with the coal power plant, stick it there, looks good to me. And what we'll do is just run this down here, like that. That way the garbage can get in and out as it starts to pile up. Now, I'll need some of these bad boys. Something like that. That'll work. Next, I want to get the water in. So I want a water pumping station, and then an out, like an effluent station. I'm thinking the pumping station will throw down here, and the pumping, or the out, will throw down here. So we should still get enough current to push that out to sea. Hopefully, anyway. That's what I'm thinking. Now, the skill levels between the mayors are pretty widely divergent. I'm none too great at the game. Cheese Puff reckons he's a bit of an alright, so I'll be very interested to see you know, who turns out to be the master in disguise. The last time we did that, did this kind of series, it was quite surprising who was good and who was bad at the game. It was not entirely anticipated. Well, that's a bit hard. Oh, I keep missing. And that's not perfect, I know. What? I'm not running for perfect, I'm just running for satisfactory. So, we got that down, we've got that down. Now, we can't do anything with this for the moment, but I will drop it to 50%. Now, this is probably going to cause all kinds of chaos, but future mayor problem. And okay, so that needs power, this needs power. So we'll just jump this across the road here. Perfect. We'll go to here. Go from here to here. I think that makes sense. Now, power. How to do this? Alright, we'll do it this way. We'll go from here to there. Done. Completed, and yeah. Now, I'm thinking that this over here will be our industrial, and this over here will be our residential. So with that in mind, let's start throwing down some streets. And I'm just going to run with a bit of a simple grid. There are more efficient ways of building, that's for sure, but I feel that we just run with something simple to start with, something that we can all grasp. We'll reduce the amount of mayhem that it will create. There. Okay, so what we need is some residential. Oops, that's probably a bit much to start with. And we're going to need to run some power in here too. Now this I plan to delete. $10 says I come back in 4 episodes time and it's still there. Sometimes that, wow, okay, that rule can work against one. There we go, the first houses in the city by committee. We're heading in the right direction, yeah. It's going to actually be interesting to see how the different mayors deal with problems, because there's going to be problems. Of that, there is a extremely definite guarantee. And when the problems do arise, it's going to be very interesting to see how they're handled. Because each of us will, overcome problems in different ways. 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. And overcoming those issues are, yeah, they're going to vary. I'm thinking that this is a bit of overkill right now. Not completely opposed to it, but you know. And this is so that we can, I don't know, do stuff. Room to expand. It's my story and I'm sticking to it. So we're halfway through the episode and I'm feeling quite good. This will probably be the most relaxed episode I'll do, because I don't have to worry about actually really getting X done. It's probably the one episode where I'm going to be able to just relax into the game and really start to just I'm hoping to build a good foundation is what I'm hoping to do. Whether or not that's actually going to come to pass, yeah, it remains to be seen. Or, here's an idea. How about this, right? Nope. Ooh, that's very, very close to being dead on the money. What I'll do is just see if I can get this to line up nice. Because right now I'm trying to get my money back positive, so that the next mare, when they come online, they'll be able to just basically jump straight in and... Oh, it's really not working for me. It's close, but no cigar. There we go. That'll do. Okay, so we can throw down some not commercial. This is industrial. That should be plenty. Now I'm wondering. Oh, I can't see. Okay. So I'd love to throw down like some. Well, I'd love for that to be forestry. And what am I doing? I've got. Anyway, that's interesting. Hopefully that works. Our demand is quite strong, so I'm hoping that that will work out. Now I'm thinking that actually I probably just need a little bit more sound. See that ambient noise though, bit of an issue. Okay, there we go. So we've got some nice industrial coming up online now. That's happy days. And our money is coming up back to parity. So that's good as well. What else can we zone here? Because that demand is still quite strong. Oops. Hello. Yep, it's working. Wonderful. There we go, we're green across the board now, so we're gaining money and we are gaining population. So, something else I'd love to see is if you have some ideas on what we should be building, please don't hesitate to tell us. I know I'd love to expand the challenge much as I can and see our electricity is going okay. What does these produce? Wow, 40%. What's happening here? So they can output 40 megawatts, and I've put it to 50% capacity. Shit, I must be... I know it's been a while since I went to school, but I would have thought that that'd be 20. Anyway, we've got garbage, medical, and schools now, as well as taxes and loans. So, little hamlet, we're there. And, no, nothing there. Rightio. So now we can have a look at the loans. So we can now take loans. These could be interesting. We also got the 20 grand from going up the next level, and also the taxes. So something I want to do before anybody else gets hold of the city, I want to drop the taxes. So I'd love to see us grow at a sustainable rate, and just lowering the taxes will ensure that our money has to be tight. Our budgetary controls will be important. I think that's probably an easier thing for the following YouTubers to control is the money as opposed to the demand. So I'll trade more demand for less money. I think that we'll be able to cope with that a little bit easier. Now, we need more residential. And the question is, how do we do it? I'm thinking it's time for a new crossroad. Wait. 6-lane, 2-way road. Outstanding. We'll go like this. That's interesting. That won't go straight. Wait, that's because I got that turned off. Duh. Okie dokie. Now hook this road up. Because this will probably do it for my turn, pretty much. Oh wait, no, I've still got a couple more minutes. Outstanding. So, yep, that's that there. Well, this is a one-way road heading in this direction. I'll run this all the way down to the foreshore. Reminds me of that bridge. Uh-oh, I've cut the power somewhere. Everybody panic. Okay, we're good. Yeah, it reminds me of that bridge off of Miami, I think it was, where they... Wait, straight. Where they tried to build a lovely... I don't know what the Americans call it, but it's like a great big bridge that just goes on and on and on forever. And yeah, kind of didn't work. Much to their chagrin, I would imagine. We'll delete that and delete that. And delete that as well. So we can bring this road right the way through. I'm thinking that this will be an important link in our city. Yeah, that looks lovely. Not. And we'll hook these up now. Okay, that's all that. That's all that. Oh, hey, we're getting there. Oops, so I reckon what I'll do though, run these roads all the way down here. And the intelligence of building this like this is remains to be seen. And I dare say I'm not going to be the one that's going to encounter the problems created by this road design. I reckon that's, yeah, that's not going to be my problem. Well, it probably will come back to be my problem. But, yeah, anyway. Moving merrily along. And at the moment, I'm kind of holding off on the fancy road work. Because I kind of don't have the cash to do it. Not properly, anyway. Okay, so we got that going. Power is getting down a little bit, so what I might do is I might just bring that up to 75%. There we go. So we're up to 23% now. Now little town is growing at a great rate. So there's not enough workers here, which is something that we can fix given time. Now we need like a pretty curving road here or something. I'm burning through the money so fast. So what we need is something to come out to about here. And then what I'm going to do is grab a curving road. Curve it gracefully around. Something like that. Yeah, that's the shiz right there. I'm happy with that. Got some interesting road patterns going on here. But the plan is to kind of have these bigger arterial roads kind of running through the middle of this area here. Hopefully this eventually turns into a bit of a downtown area. That's the plan anyway. My plan. I'm yet to see what the other boys have slated for the city. We're still struggling with that budget though. The power's looking okay. Water's looking, yeah, really okay. Excellent. The pollution is starting to flow. How lovely. Up to sea. Let's just have a quick look at some traffic. There's really nothing wrong with it at the moment. And these commercial buildings are, yeah, fulfilling our needs. So let's just have a quick look at traffic. Yeah, it's all green. Pretty easy, really. There's no traffic. There's no people. The people to have traffic. So where's our garbage sit? Well, we're getting up there. 14,000 units. Education, low. Happiness, low. Health, poor. No one's sick yet, so that's a good thing. Yep, pollution. Yep, that's wonderful. And noise, yeah. Alright, so that's the quick look at the city, and there it is. Garbage is piled up. So how much is one of these going to cost us? 4 grand. Let's do it. Can this fit? Yes, it can. That's perfect. So I'm thinking that I've got 30 more seconds. What do I want to do? Well, not much I can really do. I've got the elementary school. Not enough money though. We're positive, just. And wow, okay. Nope, we're okay. We're still good. I was worried our money had taken a massive nosedive there, but I was just panicking. Okay. Solves that water problem. And I think with that, we'll hand the save over. It's 22.5 minutes. Oh. So we're just backing up. Nope, no it's not. How good is that? And just on hitting 650 population. So, that ends my turn. Thank you very much for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you check out the next episode. This is going to be a very interesting series. I'll pause the game. Oh, look at that. That's perfect timing. I reckon it's going to be Xterminator going next. I'll pass the save on to him. Until next time, I'll catch you around.